Hello, happy Tuesday. If you're seeing this, you're probably watching this on replay, so hello, thank you for watching. As you hop on, go ahead and comment what you love or probably hate about your concealer or concealers in general, whatever it is. And I'm going to try and answer all of our questions, problems, whatever you want to call them, in this quick little video just on concealers. I'm not going to blab and go on forever. So, first and foremost, okay, why do we use concealers? To cover stuff up, right? So you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, I always talk about my red spots. I have those broken, like, capillaries, I think they're called, or just my red spots, whatever you want to call them. So those are my biggest thing. Hi, Abby. As you're hopping on, comment with what you love or hate about concealers, and we're going to try and talk about all of our lovely issues. Anyways, you guys know I have these little red spots that I'm always trying to conceal, but of course I'm not perfect. I always, I've got imperfections. So you might notice this face looks a little different, or this side looks different than this side. This side has foundation on already. This side does not. And I did this on purpose, A, to save time, and to show you what you're even concealing. Hi, hello, thanks for joining. So this side I have put foundation on because I do like to show the power of Senegent's foundation. It covers so well. I put on just the original today, the original foundation. You can, hopefully, can you tell in the video, Juliana, the difference? So I can at least see, hopefully you guys can see. I'll upload it in HD so you can see hopefully the difference. But two things. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself already. Okay, so the main things we want to cover up are usually redness. You know, guys, I always have my red spots. Bags are a huge thing. Everybody wants to conceal under their eyes. And then spots, age spots, sunspots, just general stuff. I don't even know what some of this is. Maybe acne scars usually. So there's different things you want to conceal, and there are specific concealers you want to use for those different things. Hi, Gabby. As you hop on, tell me what you love or hate about concealers. Oh, you're cute. Hey, kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to start with okay, so red spots, my red spots. I cover those up first before I do foundation. You want to remember complementary colors. I have red spots you want to conceal with green. So that's the first thing. I'm just going to show you guys really quick. And this I do before foundation because, obviously because of the green, I want to conceal it. And then the foundation is going to kind of get rid of that, that light green pigment. So that's why I do this one underneath. I'm going to do it really fast so that I can keep showing you guys the other stuff. So complementary colors cancel each other out. And if you're lazy or in a hurry, just use your finger. Whatever, just be gentle. So I don't know what this is, probably a freckle or a red spot, I can't tell in this video. Okay, so this one I always do under foundation. Let's say you have more like bags or like swollen puffy eyes, or maybe as you age under eyes start to get delicate, hi Margaret, or darken. Those you want to conceal differently because it's a different color, a different part of your skin. It's very delicate, and usually there's different reasons for those. Hi, Brittany. So for that, there's a couple options as well. You want to go with something light to counteract the darkness under eyes. This is similar for other areas as well. Always, if they're dark spots, go light. But for under eyes, the whole point of doing a lighter color, it's not to be scared of, it's not to contour or anything crazy, but that lightness will reflect other light. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, long time no talk. It's going to reflect light, creating a brightness and an illusion of that sleepy, tired look, if that makes sense. As you hop on, tell me what you love or hate about concealers, and we're going to go over a couple things. Hopefully I answer everything for you guys today. I lost my train of thought. Darn it. Okay, so lightness under your eyes. There's a couple different things you can do, and this is why I always like to meet with you before you just like buy a beauty product, if I can, or if I might ask you a bunch of questions, because I don't want to just give you a concealer or just give you a shadow sense. I want to make sure it's doing what you want it to do. So obviously with Senegent's, if you've been watching me for a while, cracks in the under my eyes. Yes, the cracks. Ugh, that's the worst part. So that's kind of how I came to this epiphany this weekend. I was doing some makeup with my friends, Melissa and Stephanie. If you watch this, hi. You guys helped me come to this epiphany this weekend. But everybody's skin is different, so just putting on a concealer is not necessarily going to fix your problem. So, obviously, I only swear by the Senegence concealers, so that's why I'm talking about them, because I've used all the other stuff, and never have found anything better than the Senegence ones. Anyways, there's our literal concealer, color correcting concealer, or there's also Shadow Sense. But depending on your skin type, depends on which one you want to use, if that makes sense. So, actually one of my friends this weekend, hi Amanda, I've discovered has really dry skin, so we were trying to use the Shadow Sense under her eyes, and it just was not budging. It was just like there, it was stuck. Her skin had soaked up all the moisture from the Shadow Sense and was not blending, so we had to mix some other stuff, blah 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 blah. So for her, I would recommend this one. The lighter one, which I will show you now, you would want to do this on top of your foundation, which a lot of places or people will tell you otherwise, and that's just not true. So the green one I put on over here because I don't have foundation on this side. Hi Jenny! On this side I already have the foundation, and I'm going to put concealer on top because the foundation, as you know, has already gotten rid of some of my things that I want to conceal. So why put concealer on first when my foundation can already do it? Then I'm just using less product. So on this side, the most common thing is under eyes, so I'm going to show you, even though mine aren't like too horrible today. You can use your finger or a brush. Again, I would talk to you and see what's best for your skin. And notice I'm going in that V line. This is not hard, it's not tricky, contoury, or anything scary. Hi Kelly! You're just doing this so that you're drawing attention away from that. Usually there's a bag right here, or under eye bags. If you just cover that up, you're actually just going to highlight that area that you're trying to conceal. So always go in that V shape, and I'm just gently, you should use your ring finger actually, I should be using that. Hi Cami! So you're just going to keep going in that V until it's semi-blended out. I'm not rubbing, I'm not pulling, because this is delicate skin under our eyes. I'm just gently tapping. Okay, and it's okay if it looks like thick right now. Can you see, maybe? So I'm just going to leave it there because I can go back over it and kind of blend it, buff it out. Okay, so do you guys see a difference already? This eye is so light. This one I know I don't have foundation on yet. Okay, so something else. The Shadow Sense is actually my easy, lazy, go-to, great for some people. This is what I show probably in my videos a lot, but I also take really good care of my skin. It's very hydrated, so I can easily use this one. I'll show you the Candlelight because this one has some peachy tones to it. Peachy, remember the counter, or the contrasting colors. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my train of thought. As you guys hop on, tell me what you love or hate about concealer. Some people love it, some people hate it because it just doesn't do what it's supposed to. Cracks usually. But I'll kind of finish up in a second. So usually this little spot right here, we get, well, everybody's skin is different, but purpley pink, not purpley blue under eye bags. That's the most prominent spot. And purpley blue, if you can remember, hi Kirby, the contrasting color is like orange, right? Orange and blue? I think I'm saying that right. So because of the orangey peachy tones in Candlelight, this is a really good one to put on those spots. I have this vein over here too that pops out, which is kind of purpley, so I could put it there. Again, you can use a brush or your finger depending on the texture of your skin or what you're used to. I'm never going to just say like start doing it this way because that's just not going to work for everybody. Hi Trisha, as you hop on, please tell me what you love or hate about concealers so we can try and help you. Rebecca, are you still watching? I'm going to try and touch on the cracks. Usually what the cracks are is just, I don't want to diss on other brands, but usually they just don't do what they're supposed to. So most of you guys know if you've been watching for a while, SeneGence products, especially the eye or concealers, they're cream to powder. So I'm putting the cream on, it blends really nice, and then it will set. It usually takes a couple minutes to set and turn into that powder. And once SeneGence products set, they're done. They're smudge proof, budge proof, sweat proof, water resistant, all that good stuff. Other products that don't do that are going to crack because they have that option to move. They can, usually mine would melt off, probably because I had really oily skin, but these are set. These are adhering to your skin, so they're going to stay there all day and not budge or crack or crease. And if they do, then there's another issue, and I will help you find out why. But hopefully that's kind of the breakdown. I actually took notes so that I wouldn't be on here talking forever and you guys like just watch me like lose my train of thought. So I'm just gonna kind of go over a couple things and then I'm gonna hop off. If you guys have any more questions, please drop them below. Comments help anyways. They make me seem really popular on Facebook, and then you guys get to keep watching me. But I also want to try and help you guys figure out your concealer issues. Okay, so I talked about the two main concealers that I use every day and that are great. The real concealers, these are color correcting concealers. I use the light and the green the most, and then there's Shadow Sense. Pro cons. I wrote notes because I'm scared I'm going to forget everything. Okay, so we'll talk about the real concealers first. A pro. These come in like a million different colors. So depending on what your need is, whether it's redness, darkness, bags, acne, scars, whatever, I can help you figure out what color you need. So specific need. These are great. They're creamy, but they're very, they're not like, you know, concealers usually are very like ooey gooey and like smooth, but they're oily. And that's why you get like the creasing or the melting. These start that way, so they're very easy to blend and put on, but they set. So that's a huge pro. They're very pigmented. So this green tube I have had for over a year now because I've been doing SeneGence now for over a year. I don't know if you can see that little air pocket at the top. That is all I've used, that little air pocket. Because they're so pigmented, I don't have to use a lot. You can use a brush or a finger or, I don't know, beauty blender, I guess. You can use these in different ways. It's really just up to whatever you're comfortable using. No creasing or cracking. Hello! That's like the biggest, most annoying thing ever. But you don't have to worry about that with these. Okay. So let's say, oh, and there's not really any cons to these. I can't think of a con, if anybody knows one. I did, at first I was like, oh, they're expensive, but actually they're not. They're like the same price as everything else, other concealers out there. Plus, I think they're actually cheaper because they last so long. Because I'm like looking at my green one and I'm like, oh, I've had that forever. So that's not really a thing. A little bit goes a long way because they're so pigmented. Okay. Then, the Shadow Sense. Pro con, real quick. These are dual purpose. Hi, Victoria. Dual purpose, so you can get a shadow and a concealer out of them. They're cream to powder, again, so very easy to blend and use, and then they set and you're good the whole time. A con, if this can be a con, but that's why I would tell you to use this one. It can be too dry for your skin. So if you have super dry skin and you're not doing anything or any skincare, any silk, whatever, and you try to put this on your skin, it's not gonna blend. So that can be a con. It's just a blendability, but that depends on your skin. Okay, so real quick on both of them. They're both can be very color specific. You can't tell in this video, but I have different color shadows because they have different undertones which can conceal different things. They're anti-aging! Whoop whoop! Okay, so let's say you don't have money in the budget for eye cream. Okay? You're putting this all around your eyes. It has that Cineplex complex in it, so you're getting some goodness while you're wearing makeup. Anybody? That's great, right? No? Just me? Okay. The blendability and all the, the cream to powder you get in both of them, which is great, and that's hard to find, I think. I think I got everything. Does anybody have questions? Or do you want to see anything else? I'll try and take an after picture so you guys can maybe see the difference of the concealers I used. Thanks for watching. Happy Tip Tuesday. Mwah.